I think one of the other changes that I'd like to talk about, or the, if you like, modifications in terms of updating, is the addition of further references that you've included in the book. I think as a lecturer who's been teaching based on this book for a number of years, that's something that's very welcome. I found that what I was doing was adding sort of references toward adding newer references perhaps to the kinds of topics that you were selecting. I think, just to kind of come back to the perspective of the lecturer using this book, the feedback that I've had very much from students is that it's very user-friendly, very clearly and coherently argued, and that they find it quite easy to apply, despite there being quite complicated linguistic concepts being explored within the text. How do you feel about its suitability for students with no background in linguistics whatsoever? Is this something that you deliberately set out to do?
Indeed, that's why I argue for a top-bottom approach in the book, starting with very, very low-level, very small units of language, and very carefully and in a detailed way working through the different levels until you come to quite complex things like theme rime organization. For instance, that's one of the most difficult chapters and longest chapters of the book. Now, some students, not everybody's got aptitude for linguistic analysis, and some students will skip a chapter like the theme rime analysis, although I hope that I've made it as user-friendly as possible. But the book on the whole is designed for students who don't have a background in linguistics, but also I hope allows students who have an aptitude for this kind of thing to take it further, to develop it further.